One of the questions that I was asked to answer, that I'll answer right at the start, is if you have estate planning documents, where should you keep them? And the answer is, kind of flippantly, but the answer is in a very safe place. Many lawyers keep them in their offices in a fireproof safe, and that's what I do for clients who want that. And then you think, well, supposing I want to read it between times, and the answer is you should have a copy in some place where it's easily accessible. So if you have a file system at home, you would keep a copy of your documents there, and you would write on the copy where the original is. Now, some people think that it's not good to keep it in your safe deposit box, but because then if you pass away, then nobody can get at it. But actually, you can go into the bank and, your successor can go into the bank and say, Mom died and I need to get her will out of the safe deposit box. And you will be allowed to go in, somebody will be allowed to go in, open up the safe deposit box with the bank officer standing there watching to make sure no one takes the diamonds out or the gold coins, that they only take the documents. But then the question becomes, where is your key to your safe deposit box? And I think in my practice, it's pretty clear that people tell you, they'll tell their kids, well, the will is in the safe deposit box. And nobody goes the next step, so where is the key to the safe deposit box? So I have repeatedly had to arrange to have the bank drill the safe deposit box so that you can get the documents out. And at the moment, that costs $125, which if you had just said where the key was, you could save $125. And, that's not all the money in the world, but it's not a really fun way to spend the money. So either keep your documents with the lawyer, keep your documents in a safe deposit box, or if you have a safe at home, keep your documents there. That is the originals. And then keep a copy that's easily accessible to you, and tell whoever is going to be your successor, or is going to have to deal with all this stuff when you die, tell them where everything is, including the safe deposit box key. Because people forget about that. It's not a valuable item.
What about healthcare directives? Should they be there too? Or?
The interesting thing about a healthcare directive is, did everybody hear Galen's question? What do you do with a healthcare directive? Interesting thing about a healthcare directive is that the copy functions as well as the original, so you're not so desperate to have where's the original healthcare document. The healthcare document should be with your doctor in your file, and doctors now are getting more, electronically, it's all in the computer. If you're going to be hospitalized, it's not a bad idea to take it with you so it gets into your chart in the hospital. And then you can keep a copy or an original, wherever it's going to be convenient for you. Here's a little known fact about healthcare documents. If you are in the hospital and very sick and you don't have a healthcare document, you can tell the doctor orally what you want in terms of end-of-life things or even treatment there, and that for that hospitalization and that illness functions as your healthcare. So everybody's running around and, you're competent, but you're pretty sick, and everyone's, where's the health care thing? And I'm too weak to sign anything, but, remember that you can say it in those extreme situations.